Welcome. Welcome to Farking Gaming. I'm Gareth, and I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining me. Today, we're talking about the updates that were recently announced by Mainframe on their Discord and their website, I believe. I haven't actually checked, but I'm assuming they normally update both at the same time. This is not me reading those updates to you. I'll put links in the description below, and if you do want to have someone do that for you, I'll put links to Damone Kim and Tari in my description below, who will read those notes out to you and give you their opinion from their angle as well. I'm not putting them down. That's who I listen to when I want to just get the update while I'm driving to work. This is just more giving you an overview and giving you my opinion and my concerns moving forward. So let's just get straight into it. I don't want to take up your time. Appreciate you. Right, so the update from Mainframe was concerning, essentially, for a very brief overview, a lot of movement changes and combat changes, spellcasting changes, and the big one, some camera changes. I say the big update because there's been no update from them in so long. Yeah, there was an update every week, but the last one was about armor changes, how they got inspired for that. Then there was an update about some icons and stuff changing, and some animations while a guy was sitting at a desk. And then there was talking about when the patch is going to come, which is going to talk about autumn. Cool. I'm in New Zealand, bro. That's 9 months away. I mean, I get it. They're talking about this autumn, my spring, whatever. That's still a 3-month period, man. It was a month ago. A month ago, we got an update about beams. Don't get me wrong, that's really cool. I would really love to see those beams in game, but that's only an asset to the building part of Pax Dei, and to be perfectly honest with you, that's their strongest suit in the game. So, yay, some more cards for that game. Terrific. And that is some of the changes to the animations, the melee combat, spellcasting, and I'm sure it's not going to be perfect, there'll be more to come afterwards, but everything they talk about is very positive. Brief rundown and synopsis of the stuff that I really care about, and again, links in the description. Making it more smoother, making it more manageable. Animation casting is coming into effect. If you don't know what that is, the easiest way to describe it is how many times have you done pacify on an enemy and you've walked into aggro range, you've been aggroed and you can't cancel, and you're just going to stand there like an Egypt and take whatever damage they give you. So that's going to change. You'll be able to cancel your casting and move on to a mesmerize and actually finish the job off or something like that. Swimming's going to be more taxing, so I guess less taxing. So that's just going to mean you can swim to places a lot easier, and full damage is going to be, from the way they talk about it, more logical. So you look at a distance, you'll survive that jump, and you should be able to do so. So hopefully that'll fix the bug that you die when you're trying to operate a kiln. Melee combat is changing quite a bit. The biggest overview I take is going to be less clunky, more fluid. Animation is going to change a little bit more, so you'll be able to be a little bit more intuitive as to whether or not you want to do the animation cancelling that we talked about. And the hitbox is going to be improved for more pointy damage, slashy damage. So the hitboxes will be improved to be able to engage more with the weapons that you're using. So there's going to be a wounding or a damage, some sort of effect to slow them down. So when you hit them with an arrows, how frustrating is that? They can just keep on running, which is quite easy in the game right now. So that's going to change. Blocking is going to be more meaningful and have bigger consequences. I'm assuming what they're talking about is going to cost you more stamina. And equipping and unequipping items is going to be easier, so there'll be introduce more options for different combinations of weapons and activating different combinations of their special abilities. Spell casting is going to be removed in terms of the auto cast on the fireball in particular, because it's the only one currently that really would be affected by this. But then I'm hoping it's going to be retroactive in terms of the enemies, because how many times have we all been running a marathon just to dodge a poison, whatever you call that, poison spell being cast on you. They also talk about making some unlockable loot from small PvE camps, offering more options to small groups and solo players. So that to me means drops or chests of some sort to give you different spells. Really good in my opinion, because I'm a solo player, not necessarily by choice, but because I live in New Zealand. There's not very many players in the game. I play in a time zone that I know not many people are playing. They're either at work or they're asleep. So I don't have many options, and until the game becomes massive, there's not going to be a huge amount of player base in my time zone that I play. They also talk about, which I've missed over, but it's something in the game that they're introducing, becoming more directional, auto-directional for when you're in melee combat. So you'll auto-direct the player to the person they're fighting, which there's arguments on both sides for that. I'm personally pro, because I want to be able to play this game with people like my wife, who will just get frustrated if the skill cap is too high. I'm a big fan for having a skill gap in the game, but to be a true MMO, you've got to allow for everyone. Enemies, to be perfectly honest, all the information about the enemies is just really the same changes that happen to us happen to them, which is awesome, because then you'll be able to more intuitively cancel and react to whatever the person you're fighting is doing, whether it be an NPC or not. Nameplates are changing, which is a really good thing, so you'll be able to see how powerful an enemy is or a player is before you engage, or at least you can make better decisions while you're engaged as to whether or not you should scoot and skedaddle out of there. So that'll be in the nameplate. And then they also talk about camera and audio changes. Audio changes, I perfectly have never had a gripe with it. I've found it pretty good, pretty directional, but apparently they've got some audio improvements coming. But the big one out of all of this, in my opinion, is the camera. They're going to do smoothed out collision effects and fade out, so in transparent body, I'm assuming more of a first person view when you're in places where, like, archering for me has always been a pain in the ass when in the forest and you can't see your target because your body's in the way because there's a tree behind you. So that sort of stuff's going to change, and they talk about that being both the same in building and in melee and combat, so really good things there. My biggest gripe is they just are still very, very, very non-committal on timelines. They talk about autumn. Still, really just at the start of spring here, and I'm guessing autumn pretty much everywhere else, so it could be 3 months away. There's no talk in this update they're just giving us about any of the previous updates, whether they're included in this sort of stuff that they're talking about, this bigger content update coming. So I'm just disappointed in that lack of information. I'm still playing the game, I'm still loving the game, and I don't want to make negative videos about the game. I'm not here to capitalize on everyone's negativity. I was told when I started this game about how great the transparency is from Mainframe, and I just haven't seen it. So please let me know in the comments, am I missing something? I'm hoping this update comes and I'm totally wrong, sooner rather than later. But we'll have to wait and see on that. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. Throw me a like, throw me a subscribe if you want to. I would really appreciate it, and that would be effing awesome. But more importantly, let me know in your comments, because I know that if you're watching this video, it's because you play Pax Dei, and if you're still playing Pax Dei, you're one of the 1.5 to 2,000 people that actually still play it and really enjoy it. So you're doing it because you love it. Let me know what's your limit, because I still love the game and I'm playing it every day, but I am getting close to that limit. And I'm the sort of player that I'm all or nothing. I play it until I get too frustrated and I move on to something else. I understand it's early access, I do get all of that, and I play it with that in mind. But at some point everyone has the straw that breaks the camel's back. Let me know what yours is. Anyway, have a great day, thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in game. Cheers, thank you, bye.